Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on Outside with Jeff. As you may or may not know, I recently planted some blueberry bushes in my backyard and my pH is currently in the 7 range, 6.9 to 7. And what I'm wanting to do is lower the pH. And when you look online, you're going to see people say add pine needles, add coffee grounds. When you water, put 2 tablespoons of water per gallon of vinegar in your water, yada yada yada, several different things. So I know that I believe that lemons are high in acidity. So I'm gonna try a couple different things. I have the coffee grounds from a full pot of coffee mixed with some water. I want to see what the acidity of the coffee grounds are. When I've done research online, Google says coffee grounds have a pH of about 6.5 to 6.8. Well, blueberries like 5 to 5.5. So that would tell me that most likely coffee grounds are not going to get your pH where you need to be. Lemons, I have no idea what the pH is, and vinegar, straight vinegar, has a pH of 2.5. So I want to test to see what the pH is when you put 2 tablespoons of vinegar in a gallon of water, because that's what I find online it says to do. So I've got some pH test strips, and the way these work, you're supposed to dip in the water for about 3 seconds, then pull them out and let them set for a minute. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. That's the vinegar water. We're gonna do lemon juice water. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll let that set. We're gonna do coffee water. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so far I can definitely tell you that these have different pH readings just from the initial. Bring you down here. So as you can see, we are seeing some different colors, but we're gonna go ahead and give it the full time that it said on the instructions for that color to develop. Alright, so from what I'm seeing here, the vinegar water, the lemon juice water looked very, very similar. The coffee water is definitely different. So let's kind of see what we've got here. So we're the orange on the acidic, and it's yellow. It's definitely 3.5 or lower. Has no blue in it whatsoever. So the vinegar water, 2 tablespoons of vinegar per gallon of water gives me a 3.5 acidity. That gives 3.5 or lower on both the lemon juice water and the vinegar water. Now let's see what we're getting on the coffee. There's 3 colors to line up. To me, it's looking like 5.5, which online it said 6.5 to 6.9, and I'm getting a 5.5 reading. So I do feel like coffee will lower your pH. I don't know why online it shows that, or why online it says that it's not. I mean, there's people out there myth busting it, saying that coffee will not lower your pH, but right there it shows me that it will. Now I'm just going to do control just the water that everything had in it, which our water, the city says it should be 7, so we'll see. According to these tests, I would say the lemon juice is a little more acidic than the vinegar, and the coffee is the least acidic of the 3. Let's see. Alright, 2 minutes went by since I did just the water by itself. The water alone is more of a 6.5. There's a slight difference between the coffee right here and the water. You can see there's more There's more blue in just the water. Actually, that's more like a 7. There's more blue in the water than the coffee. There's more pink on the second one. The orange is about the same. So, as you can see, it goes from a green to a blue, and since the water is more blue, I'm going to say that the coffee water is between a 6 and 6.5, and the straight water is between a 6.5 and 7. The city claims that it should be a 7, so it's between 6.5 and 7. So in conclusion, what I'm seeing here is if you add coffee grounds to your soil, it looks like it's going to bring it down closer to 6. If you were to put discarded lemons around your plant, and I would not suggest putting them right next to the root system because that could be too much acidity. I would more suggest maybe going a foot and a half away from your plant and doing a ring of maybe lemon slices, or if you were going to water like that, kind of water out further from the plant. I am going to do the watering with vinegar water. I'm going to do it away from it's not a lasting thing. Those will wash out when the rain comes and everything like that. But yeah, this has kind of been a good experiment. Show me what the pH of coffee water is going to be, what the pH of lemon water, and what the pH of vinegar water is. So I hope you enjoyed this little experimentation. Have a great day.